So I've got some advice from the ancestors, and it pertains to moving into this new season of your life. And as you move into this new season, the ancestors invite you to redefine what success looks like, and not in the cheesy way that you usually hear people talk about it, but in a generational way, in a personal way, in a way that doesn't involve your attachment to your ego. So a fully detached view of success that actually supports you, nourishes you, but continues to change your lineage. And I was actually thinking about this as they were kind of, you know, excuse me, giving the advice. And once upon a time, because even though I look like a 5-year-old, I've had many, many jobs, and many roles. And there was a time in my life when a good day or a successful day was, I've made this many sales. I've done X, Y, and Z. I've bought this car. Whatever. I'm happily, like, whatever. It doesn't matter. I can remember at this point because I've gotten rid of that belief so much. And as I have gone through my journey and my generational healing, I've learned a lot about myself and what success has meant to me now in terms of it still being generational. And so I want you to think about it for yourself in terms of, like, you having the opportunity to build something you've never built before, something you've never seen before, something you've never even experienced before. No one in your family has experienced this generational success that you are single-handedly creating. So you get to be the trailblazer in terms of creating it. So if you have this opportunity, what is it that you would create, right? Like, how intentional can you be about it? And I was thinking about myself, and I have become very simple. Like, life isn't complicated. I keep my friend circle small. Like, I talk to like maybe 2 people right now. And even then, my friend circle is like, I'm just like tapped out because we're doing so much energy healing and we heal a lot of other people. And when you're so comfortable with your own energy and you have a different capacity to heal, you're even like hypersensitive to everybody else. So, my success has really started to manifest generationally as me ruthlessly ruthlessly not allowing people to like come in and out of my energy, to not take things from me and me allow people to take things from me. And now it's just, I I eaten? I've got food, I've got water, my dogs are happy and healthy, and I've helped people today, and that is my success. And everything on top of that is just a fucking bonus. um, because if I can maintain my joy and my happiness in any type of situation, knowing that I can express gratitude for even the smallest of things, the smallest, teeniest, tiniest of things, I'm going to be okay my entire life, because everything else will come and go. And I've seen this happen. Things will change, seasons will come and go. But when you're thinking generationally, it's things like gratitude and love and joy and appreciating basic needs and having great communication and living holistically, even, are things that are invaluable, right? Like, those are things that are going to keep living on beyond you. Like, how many times do you think about maybe people in your family or your community who really left an impact on you because they taught you about unconditional love, or they taught you about compassion or giving to the community, um, in a very sweet way, in a very open way, right? Like, those are things that you remember, and those are things that are actually going to help the world, not the car. The car isn't gonna help the world. And while it might help carry things for the world, the car itself is not going to help the world, because even if you're stripped away of everything, you can always manifest from a place of love. But if you can't even fathom the idea, if you can't even root into love and joy and compassion, which is like the highest frequencies in the entire universe, what then do you have? Right? Like, what do you have if not the highest frequencies in the universe? And so, long story short, the ancestors want you to start thinking deeper. Start building even the emotional foundations that you've always wanted in your family or in your lineage, or what you want to leave behind as a legacy, because your legacy is so much more than the buildings that you've created and all of the things, right? It's even when you look at music, right? It's the emotion behind it. It's what you feel when you listen to it. It's the lyrics, it's the delivery, it's the icon behind it. It's who they were and who they still are in essence through their music. So, what can you do to begin to curate this world for yourself and leave something better behind? But redefine what generational success looks like, because we've done enough of the individualized success. That's what we're seeing being torn down every single day, especially in the music industry. And it's only going to spread throughout Hollywood. Like, it's just the tip of the iceberg right now. Like, it's all going to get it's all going to get torn down. So, now is the opportunity for all of us to come together and think about and manifest collectively this new world of love and compassion, and how that can lead us forward and how that can push us forward into this new season. So that is the advice from the ancestors right now. Take care of yourself, drink lots of water, and just know that you are always in the right place at the right time. And whoever is receiving this message, I hope that it gave you some comfort and also gave you some confidence and empowerment that you truly can create whatever you want to create if you are open to it. So, have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and I will talk to you all soon.